Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Triple Tap Podcast, the world's number one unedited, uncut, raw, and real laser tag show that also happens to be not one of the most edited in all the world. But sometimes contradictions can exist. As you can see, I'm here joined by my co-hosts, Metalface and Snuffles, and we're going to talk to you about some laser tag. Isn't that right, fellas?
You're so beautiful, Dallin.
I was waiting for someone to say something.
He's mogging me. I should just grow my beard back out.
No,
Dallin's got me beat.
No.
Did we
Well,
shave
fellas.
the same day?
What?
Did we shave? When did you shave?
I shaved last Wednesday, so that would be 8 days ago.
Oh, it's been oh, really? Oh. I thought you just shaved the other.
Have you been maintaining it? Like continually
No.
shaving?
No, I just shaved once 8 days ago and it hasn't grown back.
No testosterone. Weak. Liberal.
Yeah. I spend too much time in the hot tub. It kills all my sperm. But there's a fix for that. If you own a cat, cats actually purr as a resident frequency that encourages human cell regeneration. That fun fact is brought to you by my top guy, Vulcan. Gabriel Williams, I think is his name, Vulcan. That's a fun fact of his. So yeah. If you have a cat and you're low on sperm like myself, just put it on your balls and let it purr. And I'm sorry, Logan. I'm sorry. You might have to.
Do you specifically
Recording?
have to put it on your balls, or does it just have to be in a close enough place?
If your sperm ain't dancing from the vibrations, it ain't healing. Scientifically proven.
Oh, man.
Now you have to
Okay.
leave it in.
Okay, Rockwood. How did you feel about the most recent Loveland random draw tournament that happened?
Ooh, you say there was a random draw tournament?
Yeah. One that we all happened to attend.
You know, I would like to say, first and foremost, Gabe did an amazing job with this tournament. He really put his heart and soul into it, and it shows. He got us some nice drip, some awesome, look at that, Balatro themed and inspired Joker cards. And you could tell he really did put in the work, and it showed. I think we all had a conversation about it. We all kind of agreed that it was hands down probably the best Loveland tournament. We definitely enjoyed it the most, right? We felt like it was the most put together. The catering was super awesome.
The catering was phenomenal.
It was
Very
really so
cool.
good.
Would agree.
So shout out to Gabe for that. This is his first time doing it too, right?
I don't know.
Organizing organizing a tournament like that.
I have no idea.
Let's also not forget Joe. Good old Sergeant Tucker.
Well, we're
running the
getting to
tournament.
him. We're getting to him. But first, we have to glaze Gabriel just a little bit longer.
Gabriel?
Gabe, if that was your first tournament, you did a really good job. And us at the Triple Tap will give you the Triple Tap salute.
I forgot about this.
Thank you. Thank you, Gabe.
All right.
And then, all right, now we can move on. Now we can move on to Tucker. Tucker, thank you so much.
Wonderful job,
for,
Tucker. Jesus Christ, what were you doing?
You should.
You should
like
what?
and
You should what,
subscribe to the
Fulton?
Triple Tap Podcast. Like and subscribe to the Triple Tap Podcast. Tucker, thank you for putting up with us.
Thank you, Tucker.
And all of our crap. You were constantly swarmed by 5 people at any given time who all wanted to talk to you about one thing or another. So, and you only got to play 2 games of laser tag for it all. So
That was very cool.
giving the Triple Tap salute for Sergeant Tucker.
I thought
Very
we did
nice.
it 3
Like and
times.
subscribe.
You know what? Never mind.
Dude, shut up, Logan. If 3 of us, I'm sorry. It's not that funny. It's not that funny. I'm just gonna start. I think my highlight of the tournament, honestly, was, bear in mind, this is just after I just got back from another trip from Colorado. So this is a 10-hour drive. I slept for a few hours, and then I woke up at 6 a.m. And then got started on my second 10-hour drive in just as many days. And And by the way, do you remember my promise? Do you remember my promise from the last episode?
Yeah, no, your promise was that you wouldn't complain, and I drove with you. You didn't complain. I was very impressed. You kept a
Look
good
at that.
attitude the whole time. Mostly
Thank
because
you.
I sat you down, I had you play Balatro like an iPad
I'm
baby.
getting to that.
Okay, all
Sorry for Bolton. Oh,
So, does Bolton get the triple tap salute?
no.
No.
Okay, yeah, we don't want to wear it out. Okay, so we get in the car, right? And it's like 15 minutes in, and Metalface hands me his super duper cool laptop that folds and is a touchscreen. And it's essentially a giant iPad. He's like, "Hey, Bolton, you ever played Balatro? Here, this will shut you up." And he hands me Balatro, and I gotta say, that is the fastest that drive has ever gone by in my entire life. Like, we hit Grand Junction. I was like, we passed Grand Junction an hour ago. I was hooked on Balatro. It was like introducing narcotics, illegal CIA developed narcotics to a lower socioeconomically income community in the 80s or 90s. It's bad.
I'm telling you, it's. Remember how Caleb always gives me crap about the Retro Bowl drive? We drove to Colorado once, and I played Retro Bowl the whole time, and he's like, "Darryl didn't talk to me, blah, blah, blah." Dude, I literally looked down at my phone, and when I looked up again, we were in Loveland, Colorado.
Weren't you also high as balls, though?
That's not relevant, but...
You're right. Dallin doesn't smoke weed. Dallin doesn't take any illegal drugs. That was a joke.
Usually I do edibles. I don't like smoking, but...
Oh, okay. Well, all right. So we're doing this, right? And then I'm like hooked on Balatro. Like the second we get back to the Airbnb and I have access to Wi-Fi, I buy Balatro on my Steam Deck, which is now my Balatro machine, right? And it's just crazy. It's bad, right? So much Balatro. The next day, we get to laser tag, and like they're like, "Oh, shirts are here," and what is it? But not a Balatro themed tournament. And I'm sitting there in disbelief. Like, I just learned about this game, pure happenstance on the drive up here, and it's all Balatro themed. Isn't that a super cool story, guys?
That's an epic story.
Very cool.
Thank you. I think that warrants a like and subscribe and a share.
I think it took about a day after that for me to be fully indoctrinated in Balatro.
It's by like day 2. It was great because Logan had his big computer. I had my Steam Deck. Chaser had his Nintendo Switch. And you and Vulcan were on your phones. And our entire table would just be playing Balatro. People we walk by like, "What are you?" Like, it's just a whole bunch of shit, whatever going on. It's all locked in on our Balatro runs. So that was pretty cool. That was a great moment. Definitely a highlight for me.
Yeah. I've never seen a cooler themed tournament, especially the shirts. That was super awesome.
We would be wearing them, but Dallin's is dirty.
Mine is also dirty.
And mine's clean. It's actually hanging up just back there. You can actually, it's like right there. That's like my Rockwood. Yeah, but I felt like wearing a turtleneck.
Well, I'm not wearing mine.
Next episode, we'll wear it.
I'm not wearing my shirt because I want to shout out Havoc from Lasertron. After the tournament, I went on a solo trip to Buffalo to visit family. And while I was there, I was like, "Oh, I know there's a Tron site here. I'm going to be playing Tron because I'm going to get in this year. So maybe I should try it out at least once before Armageddon." And so talked to some of the Tron players there and went and played some games. It was a lot of fun. And one of the employees there, who is also like a Geddon player, named Havoc, he's watched the podcast and was totally like fangirling, you know. I was his total favorite. He was just in complete, utter like shock that I was there. Anyways, really cool, chill guy. He bought me a Tron shirt. And so
that's a very cool shirt. For any listeners,
you can find my ass on our OnlyFazers. But anyways, so shout out Mr. Havoc at Lasertron. That was really
and shout out to Sparks because he appreciated the OnlyFans bit, and he said I was his favorite co-host of the Triple Tap podcast. So shout out to Bradley White Ninja Sparks.
Hang on, the Sparks glazing is going to come later from me. So
no, it comes right now because Sparks like my OnlyFans. OnlyFazers. He didn't like my OnlyFans. He's a minor. I don't do that.
No, he's a minor.
OnlyFazers joke, and he said he told all his friends, and he had the stream up when I was doing the stream. He had it up on the big TV and had everyone watching it. So shout out to Sparks. I think he's a really good guy, and I think he has the most potential out of any of the Loveland players because he is a super fan of our show, and he'll simply improve faster than anyone else because he has access to our wisdom.
It's true.
Anyways, continue.
We didn't have this plan, but I want to know, how did you feel about Tron, Dallin? Tell me how it was playing a different system than Force.
I mean, it was interesting. It was fun. I had fun, but it was and obviously we played public games, which obviously is going to be different member stuff. But basically there's what are essentially targets that don't get. There's different game modes where they can get destroyed, but there's some where don't get destroyed, and you get the most points by shooting them over shooting other players. So it felt kind of PvE-esque type of gameplay at times.
Interesting.
I don't really register the first part that you said, but it sounds interesting.
It's fun. I'm interested to try an actual member game mode.
Yeah. So you didn't play with the members, just the public, so you didn't get the whole members experience, right?
Yeah, there's only 3 other people members there who play Armageddon. So we just played with the public.
Did any of your family go with you?
No.
Mm-hmm. That's a shame. Because I mean, your family has historically been really good at laser tag. You got Fire Sword and Tandor and Kicks and Giggles. So
yeah. Okay, when I say family friends that are basically family type.
Okay, right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I had fun. Did axe throwing there too, which was cool.
Nice. Did you hit any? Did you manage to stick the axe in the piece of wood?
I did that. Honestly, the first couple times I was pretty trash at it because I've done a decent amount of axe throwing, and different axes, you gotta throw them different. So once you once I figure out how to these ones through, dude, I was sinking.
Hell yeah, we're sinking those axes.
Very nice. Yeah.
So the other star players would definitely not tell you otherwise. Not at all, if you ask. I was top 2. Just go through how we felt playing on new teams.
Do you guys see that?
Yeah. Or we could
What is that?
Yeah.
I was gonna say we could start with you, Logan.
Yeah, from
you
lowest
the
ranked
team,
the last place to the first place. Talk about our teams in that order. I see how it is.
I was not first place.
So I definitely had one of the best worst teams ever. And I mean that very lovingly, because we have this cool Facebook group chat where I'll talk about, and everyone's said good job, and I wanted to do it publicly here. You guys were a blast to play with, my whole team. I love you all. You guys made playing and losing very, very fun. Even if I did not have the greatest attitude, and we focused on learning and getting better, and it was freaking awesome. That being said, we didn't win that many games, but the games we did win, we won against Dallin's team, we won against Caleb's team, which are the 2 top seed teams, so suck it. And that's all I have to say. Also, Sparks is a beast. He got an insane MVP, just insane stuff. He got the trophy for the most points in the tournament, I'm pretty sure. That's what that trophy was.
Total amount across the school.
Total amount of points on every single losing. He lost every game except for 3 and still got that trophy, which is
good.
Actually mind-blowing. So
beast mode.
He's also doubled in height since we saw him.
Yeah, so, I didn't recognize it. I thought I was a new player.
No, that was me too.
It doesn't help that Lovelanders change their names all the time, and I'm horrible with faces and not much better with names. So,
but he's allowed
when you change
to.
your name and you change your face, I don't know who you are.
He gets a pass on the name changes.
Yeah. I will say, whenever you guys would have your team meetings, I would try to listen in, and you guys definitely seem like you probably had the healthiest team dynamic.
You guys were having hella team meetings over in that like corner by the bathroom.
I don't.
Yeah.
It was definitely a lot. It was motivated by the losses, man. I'm gonna. It was,
No, like it was good.
yeah.
Like I'm not dissing. It's like you guys. It felt like your team more than any other team really was like trying to put in that effort. So
yeah.
Sometimes that's all you can do.
And we had our good games, and they were super good. And I played heavy
I
against
watched you
Rockwood.
play. When I refed, I watched you play. You played like a beast.
Ah, thank you, my boy.
Not as good as Sparks, though.
That's true.
But that's okay.
So true.
Your heart was in it, and that's
And of
what
course,
really matters.
Luke was the glue that held us all together. You know, making the
He was the
suggestions and
Gluke.
the
The
glue.
glue,
The Gluke. It held you together.
the glucose.
All right. You just ruined my heartfelt moment.
Please tell me you have to censor that. I want Dallin to have more censors than me this episode.
No, I'm not.
No,
Just because you
what
said that,
the hell?
you get every other word. I'm going to censor your jokes, so they don't. No jokes for you. No one laughs at your jokes because I censor
What
them.
if? What if I repeat every word twice?
Oh, he's stuttering. I guess we have to kick him off the call, but they'll just be.
Do not go there. I'm gonna have to cut that.
cut that.
Okay, Rockwood. Oh wait, hold on. Let me look at the standings here. So, what
Are we
team?
gonna pull them up or not?
Yeah,
That's too
Rockwood,
much
you were the
effort.
next team. The house,
I
right?
was the next team. The house.
Yeah, Rockwood. How was your experience with your team?
So, I would just like to say that it was a bit difficult because we were down a player the entire tournament, and I need to air out my grievances. I would have preferred to have communicated them with him in person, but I never saw him the whole tournament. So I'm just going to put this live on air for everyone to see. But I just got to say, it kind of sucks that Jeff Waffle Raptor confirmed he's going to a tournament, and then he didn't show up to play any of the games, which I feel like kind of just did not really help our team's morale at all. I feel like that was a huge bummer, and kind of soured the tournament for a lot of people on my team. Like even if he was like if he's an F tier player, I feel like that, like if you confirm something, especially if it's like your business, I don't know, and you don't show up and you're in the same building in a different room doing work, I feel like he could have at least like come out and like had a conversation with us or anything, like come out and said like, hey guys, I'm sorry, or anything really. It just felt kind of, I don't know. I mean, like, listen, I'm not saying like no hate against the guy, right? I mean, I just feel like that kind of whole thing, I don't know. It just kind of rubbed me a bit wrong, a bit the wrong way.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
feel like a little bit of communication would have been nice. But yeah, so I just got to say that I feel like that it was definitely present over the whole tournament, and we did name our team after him because he's the owner on our team, the house. You know, house always wins. So that kind of sucked. So yeah, I'm just gonna say it. I'm sure like a lot of people came up to us during the tournament and told us how they felt about it. So it seems like it was, again, I'm not trying to like throw anyone under the bus here. It's just factual that a lot of people felt like that was kind of crappy throughout the tournament, and that it definitely kind of put a sour on things a little bit. Yeah, that being down a player the entire tournament.
No, yeah.
So
that's
what I have to say.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. So other than that, though, like again, like it was very. Other than that, like really well done tournament. Like the people who like ran it and organized it, super good job. 2 thumbs up. One for Gabriel and one, or is this Sabo? Is his name Gabriel or is it I don't know. One for Gabe and one for Tucker. They're kissing.
Sabo is a completely different person than Gabe, but
I
Sabo
don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know these players,
Yeah.
bro. I'm gonna be so honest.
dude,
You guys change your names way too much. I can't keep track of them, so
Savos
I
had one
apologize.
Sabo's had the
The
same
names
name
had one name.
the whole time.
I'm gonna be honest. That one's on me. And I also would like to say that sorry, I'm gonna start back to the Jeff thing one more time. It did kind of suck because like Tucker explicitly didn't play because Jeff was locked in. And then Jeff never showed up. And so Tucker ran the whole tournament and he only got to play like a few games as like a sub. So I feel like that was kind of sucky for Tucker as well. That was my last thought about that.
Yep. That is a good point.
I think you're completely valid with about everything you said. Because, like, one, that just, like, puts your team at a disadvantage, you know? Because now you have to get in subs for each game. So, you know, that's not as much, like, team chemistry and coordination that you can build. And from, like, the outside looking in, it clearly, like, did, like, tilt your team. It was noticeable. And your team, of all the teams, your team clearly was clearly having the worst time at the tournament, I would say, from an outsider's perspective. And because of it, which, like, sucked to watch.
Yeah.
So I felt like, yeah.
I had a good time. Though. Personally, I had a good time. I don't think there was a single game where I like actually got tilted at all. So that was nice. It was fun. I was just calm and cool the whole week.
Which is rare, you know?
Yeah.
The calm Bolton moment. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, except for the Airbnb.
No.
Bolton did have a legendary crash out at the Airbnb one of the nights. That is true.
Yeah.
But
yeah, some of the players have seen it. Have seen the video. But
that one stays in the archive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Luke saw it and he's like, "Wow, Rockwood, I didn't know you could get that angry. You could have fooled me. You just have a big smile on your face and speak so calmly all the time." I love Luke.
Me too.
And also shout out Luke. He, like, one of the days he came, he got breakfast with us and, like, hung out at our Airbnb for a few hours. And it was just, like, so cool, just, like, chatting. We played, like, Smash Bros. And stuff with him. It was, like, a good time. It was fun. I haven't, like, hung out with Luke like that really ever. So,
Yeah.
good dude.
Yeah. That breakfast place was so good, dude.
First watch. Delicious.
Was it first watch?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And who suggested it? Me. I did.
Caleb, probably. Oh, okay. We didn't get kolaches, dude. Oh, we didn't get kolaches while we were there. Oh, freaking love kolaches.
That's okay. We'll get them next time. Now that Loveland hosted such an epic tournament, I am not going to feel bad about going back there.
Did you feel bad before?
No, because it was already it was a good tournament all around.
Well, I suppose it's my turn to talk about my team.
Snuffles, how was your experience at the tournament?
What the hell did you...
I said, Snuffles, how was your experience at the tournament?
I'm glad you asked. Thank you. Overall, just absolutely amazing time. I will say it's a bit of a bummer. We were at a few different points in first place and lost our final 2 matches, which dropped us to third. Cowabummer, dude. Happens. I'm gonna totally cope and say we did get some bad draws in those games. I'm gonna die on that hill. But overall, loved my team. We were all just vibing, having a good time. Trying to win, having fun. So
it was fun.
You know who's on your team like surprised me the most? Definitely Sally B. That was nuts.
She was killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get to that section later.
Or right now.
Okay,
Alan's still talking about his tournament.
That just an aside, you know. You can continue.
I also got addicted to Balatro. Thanks to these guys. Thanks for that.
You're so welcome. I'll have you know, every day at 11 p.m., I see Rockwood log on to Balatro. I see the little pop-up.
Dude, do you know how many hours I had on that 30 hours in 1 week? And bear in mind, that week
Dude, that's a
Like, the
job.
majority of those days, I was playing tag. I would be up until like 3 or 4 a.m. Cameron can tell you, he came home from work. I was outside. I fell asleep in the armchair out in the front playing Balatro with my head on my hand like this. And Cameron, he works a night shift. He came home at like 6 a.m. and he says he saw my silhouette like facing the window like this. He thought I was awake and just like in a deep ponder and just didn't say anything or question it. Because I fell asleep playing Balatro. I played so much freaking Balatro. I had a dream where I was playing Balatro, dude. There was a match in the tournament that we were playing where I can remember it very clearly. I was sitting in Baja looking up at third, and I was like, like coming off like a reset chain. I'm like, okay, I'm going to come up. And then I shot like someone as they ran by. And so there's some kind of like neural pathway in my brain that shares neurons with whatever gives you those molts in Balatro. And I was thinking like, man, if I can hit 3 more without going down, I'm going to get a crazy multiplier. And then like a split second later, I was like, what the hell am I thinking? Where did that even come from? Like, it was bad. It was bad. So
paying resets to multipliers is
30
crazy.
hours in 1 week. That's a part-time job.
It's enough to get benefits, dude.
That's almost a full-time job. That's nuts.
Best game, Balatro.
Maybe that's why your team got finished.
Because I was addicted to Balatro.
Yeah. Your head wasn't in the game.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's on your side chick, Balatro.
I love Balatro, dude. It's only got one song and it loops every 2 minutes, but I love it.
You should listen to some of the remixes of the Balatro song. Some good ones.
Oh god, I feel like
I've heard some rendition. I've heard one that's the Wii shop channel, but it like turns into Balatro.
Yep.
I thought I read standings as sandbags. I said talk about sandbags, and I was like, what do you mean talk about sandbags?
Do you have something to admit, Wilton, or no?
I almost said something too.
It's not my guilty conscience making me see things. I don't know what you guys talking about. So let's talk about underrated players. We already mentioned it already, but Celebi, definitely. I remember she got upset at me because apparently when we were doing the player rankings, we thought she was 9-year-old Strawberry.
Oh yeah.
We just changed her name. She wasn't too pleased about that.
Yeah.
But she basically is like a 9-year-old. So.
What? Huh?
Huh?
What do you mean, huh? She was 20 minutes late because she had to finish classes, dude.
That's
literally a 9-year-old.
Okay.
Oh, I'm doing homework.
You're so right, Bo. So
Thank
correct.
you. Thank you, I am.
It just hates children.
You realize that like laser tag is predominantly seen as the
I know.
public as a children's
I know.
thing, right?
I know.
Okay.
We just talked to that guy today. He's like, yeah, I haven't played laser tag in 20 years.
Yeah.
Bro probably played Gen 3 was his last system.
Still wasn't
Yeah,
as old as then. He was playing in the previous era, so.
He's smacking rocks together trying to create IR. I am way too tired for this. You guys throw out some underrated players. Come on. Dallin, who's your underrated player pick?
So by underrated players, I'm picking players who played better than their ranking. That's kind of how I'm seeing it. Like people who overperform more than underrated, which kind of the same thing, kind of not.
Okay, overperformers is a better way to put it.
Well, I mean, I guess underrated is another way to put it, but at
no,
the time,
because the ranking system was indeed flawless. We can all admit that. Even Luke himself has admitted it is flawless.
Mm-hmm.
Like the ranking system was flawless. Everyone was ranked perfectly. We can all admit that.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue.
I just kind of dissed him, but now I'm gonna praise him a bit. I would like to throw Old Man Tham into as my first ballot. For the rank, he was ranked in E tier, which was like the second lowest. And reason being was like 3-hit performance was like how they were doing it, because 3-hit difference in Loveland is like the biggest thing. But I think he definitely played better than E-Rank. I think he was he, along with Firesword, were clearly the two best E-Ring players. Wasn't even close after that. And even in his, like, he played well Scout, he played well Resupply, he was phenomenal at Resupply. And even in his 3-hit games, he had some really good 3-hit games. You know, he had some Commander games where he scored really well. He had heavy games where, like, he held his own on third floor and was getting advantages just fine. So, and he said this on the Resupply podcast, their recap episode. He was saying he felt very underrated. And I was watching, I was like, yeah, man, talk your shit.
Yep, so true.
I agree with him. He played phenomenally. And he's a big reason why we were contending for first. So.
Mm-hmm. See?
Yeah.
I've always been a Than stan. It's coming true.
Yeah, you guys did your rankings, you guys were right. I was wrong. That's my bad.
Yeah, go to hell, Snuffles. Metal Face.
Well, with how hot it's getting here, I think I'm getting there. So.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about heat.
You kind of took. I was gonna say Fire Sword. There were two players.
Yeah, Noah's crazy. He just shows up, doesn't like practice tag regularly. He takes a 2-year gap, and then shows up to tag, doesn't play regularly, and then just.
Yeah, he killed it.
Yeah, good job. Good on him.
What? Anything specifically like that he was doing well?
Mm-mm.
His offense was insane. Like I saw him. He would play 3-hit just way up there. I don't know if my opinion's all that correct, but he was definitely top of E, bottom D, for sure. Like completely destroyed it.
It's hard. Luke, he asked some of us to like re-rank players. I don't know if he's making like a video about it or what. And so when I was doing it, it's like, okay, some players like really overperformed where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
But because they're playing people like in their ring, like directly across from them, it's hard to like rank a player like 2 whole tiers above or below where they are because of that, you know? Because they're playing against other players who are supposed to be near their skill level. He was one of the few players who I thought had a case for playing like 2 tiers above where he was at. He's an E tier. I thought
he just played like better than I was, dude.
I think he borderline played like a C tier player.
By the way, this is his second ever time at the arena. Last time he was there was West Coast 2022, so almost exactly 4 years before that tournament. And he had never played a 3-hit game in that arena until this tournament.
Mm-hmm. And I watched a lot. He drew heavy quite a bit, and I got to watch his. I reffed a lot of his heavy games up on third floor. Dude, he would just win the third floor in like the first 30 seconds of the game. It was nuts.
Yeah.
I do have a question. If you asked Firesword like what he was doing right that like made him so much better than anyone else, do you think he like understands? Or like
I don't know. You'd have to ask.
This is a personal thing. I feel like Metal Face and I kind of talk about this because he's similar to our other friend Voltrizer, where they just kind of like do things, but like usually there isn't any like I don't know. How do you friggin' explain it, Logan?
There's
like,
not a lot.
He just kind of goes in the arena and like fire swords all over the place, and it kind of walks out with 7K. And he's like, "Woo!" And it's like I wonder if you asked him to give you like a rundown of that game, if his like game knowledge is like there where you can like break down the game and like tell you things, or if he just kind of like walks in like Chad energy and just kind of kings out and then just walks out with 7K.
Loki feels like you're kind of dissing him, but I know what you mean.
It's just the way he is.
You'd have to ask him to get an answer. I don't know. I will say in like the heavy games, what I was noticing was he was just being an aggressive heavy, and he was winning trades. Like, it was that simple. He'd run at the enemy heavy, would win the trade, reset, the resupply, reset the heavy. Like, he was just playing raw.
And by the way, Noah, I mean no disrespect. I'll say you played better than I did. I mean, no disrespect. Is a genuine question. I have to be very careful because if he feels like he's disrespected, that's not good.
Oh, he'll kill us all.
Yeah, I think you're fine. I was joking. But, and final point on why he played so well. Guys,
He's a Forsyth. So true.
Yeah, come on.
You're so right.
Just putting that out there.
And he's from St. George. He's from St. George.
Yeah.
Bolton, don't try to take credit. He's a Forsyth.
I'm not trying to take credit. I'm just saying that St. George is just going to win this next tournament. That's all I'm saying. St. George.
Hey, we're not supposed to throw those takes out yet. That's what
Let's calm down.
Face, edit that out. Edit that out right now.
Just bleep that. Just a long bleep.
Bleep it all. Bleep it all.
Any other players that stood out to you guys?
I mean, I mentioned Sally B already. I will shout out Blackout. He played very well. And just he was very, very cool the whole time. So that was pretty awesome to see. It was very cool to talk to him after the games.
Yeah, he definitely kind of has a past of kind of crashing, not like loudly, but like very clearly, like silently crashing out after games. He seemed very chill.
Mm-hmm. I know that takes a lot of effort. Like when you're working on that.
Yeah, kudos to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool to see. I would like to shout out Lizzie Lizard.
Dude, yes.
She was another one of the players. She was D2, I think.
I thought she was D, because I would match with her.
That's what, yeah, D2.
Yeah.
I thought she was like probably the best D2, clearly.
Yeah.
No shots at you two.
Yeah, she rolled my ass, dude. No ands, ifs, or buts. Destroyed me.
I think I was a fantastic player. Like
she was one of the big reasons, if not like the biggest reason, why I think her team did end up getting first place and being so good throughout the tournament. Was she was just always winning her matchups, just constantly. Overall, definitely played like a C2, B2 player. I would also like to shout out Sabo, who was on my team. He was ranked B tier. I thought he was playing like an A tier player. He was just killing it the whole tournament. I think he was also a big reason why my team was doing so well. And then in the finals, like I said, like I got stuck on one hits for the last 4 games. I played resupply for 3 of them. And I think he also was getting stuck on resupply and scout. And it's like those were like me and him really wanted to play 3 hits in those games because we felt like we could do really well. Oh well, sucks to suck, but yeah, Saba also played phenomenal. So
yeah. Brothers in suffering on 1 hits. Speaking of poor Vulcan, man.
yeah, players who suffered the most.
Vulcan's up there. Poor guy.
I felt so bad, dude. So, for context, Vulcan, on practice night, played a lot of Commander and was doing really, really well. And he was feeling so good about how he was playing. He was super hyped for the tournament. And then the tournament comes around, and he was just getting resupply and scout nonstop. He played, 6 medic games in a row?
Yeah.
Which was just upsetting him because he does not enjoy medic. He wasn't pulling commander, which is like his favorite position by far. He loves.
The one time he did pull commander.
Yeah, I was getting to that. He played 6 medic games. I think on that final medic game, he rolls his ankle really bad. It was against my team, actually, I think. I kind of kicked him really good. I was like, oh, look at this, the medic. To try to get more medic hits to weaken him. And so he rolls his ankle, so he had to sit the rest of that day. And thankfully, it wasn't too bad. Like, he played the next. But Noah Fire Sword subbed for him for the next game. And lo and behold, what does he pull? Commander. And so Fire Sword stole like one of his commander games.
Oh man.
The look in Vulcan's eyes was just pain. And I felt
Poor
so bad.
Guy. That's top sufferers of the tournament.
Yeah. Him,
Yeah.
Bolton, obviously.
I was having a good time. I was having a good. I would say I was having a good time, and I would like to also add on to that. If you feel like you deserve a shout out and you're not getting one, I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm just going to say that I was playing Balatro. Any instant modicum of free time I had, I was playing Balatro, and I'm not going to lie, I was not paying that much attention to what was actually going on in the tournament. I was just there for a good time, and I had a good time.
Yeah. Top sufferers, Sparks. You were there. Me and Sparks know. We were in the ref room. You know what I'm talking about. That's all I'll say. Yep.
Dude, I feel like I've been such a jerk this episode, not gonna lie.
It's okay, man.
I feel like people watching this, like if the Lovelanders are watching this, like they'll have like a good reason to like.
All right, Bolton.
Rockwood
So this
sucks.
is your chance to praise a Loveland player
Yeah.
to reverse that.
Let's hear it.
Who's a Loveland player that played really well?
Ender had 47 medic hits. That's pretty cool. He's actually tied with Mr. Mischief in medic
Ender's
hits.
not a
And
Loveland
there's
player.
not a Loveland
Okay.
player, my guy.
All right,
He was on
Mr.
my team,
Mischief
though. Shout out Ender.
got 47 medic hits, and that's pretty impressive. He tied with Ender.
Who did?
So shout out to Mr. Mischief.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout
Yeah.
out to Luke. He did keep it together very well on our team.
Yeah, even though he's retired.
Yeah. Wait, no,
Did
Luke
he-
never
Yeah.
said that.
What do you mean Luke never said that? Have you been listening to any of his podcasts ever?
I don't think he ever
Bolton,
included
have
the
you paid
word.
attention to the scene? Players don't actually retire.
Well, yeah, it was just that's a joke, is that he didn't retire because he's still playing. And for your, no, I don't pay attention. We went over this. I don't pay attention to anything, dude. I'm just here. I just like the pretty colors, bro. That's the whole reason I was there. What Beans did with the colors in that arena made reffing so much more enjoyable. Every time a nuke would go off, the red light.
I would say the nukes did make it pretty dark in there. When they were going-
Maybe dangerously so.
a little dangerous. But yeah, no, pretty colors.
Yeah. Man, picking up Beans from the airport was pretty wild. I didn't realize that Beans was that much of like a crackhead, not gonna lie. I don't really interact with him too much, other than like hosting like the laser ball stream. But
I don't really know whether to keep that in or not. I'm gonna be
How
honest.
is you a crackhead?
anyone who met Beans is gonna agree with me. Like it's not like I feel like that's not like so.
I wouldn't call him a
say.
crackhead.
I would, but
He's a chatty New Yorker. That's how I describe it.
what's the New York crackhead? I mean, come on.
Okay.
So true.
You're so right.
Yeah. Again, I feel like
from Nats now.
I feel like I'm not helping my case here when I say it's sure, dude. I took my meds today too and everything. Like this is just like
Nah,
I don't have an excuse. This is just how it like this is just I
Yeah.
feel like I'm gonna watch this later and I'm gonna disagree with like half of what I'm saying here.
Oh, too late.
Yeah.
Well. I mean, we're gonna get like 30 views on this anyway, so it doesn't matter that much.
Hey, it's not about the views.
No, if it was about the views, I wouldn't be doing this.
It's about
Does it-
Havoc,
does it-
who's watching this right now.
Exactly.
Havoc, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you,
will
Havoc.
say, Havoc, where's my shirt?
You're not his favorite.
Yeah. Did you go to Buffalo? I don't think so.
No. I was there in person. Local celebrity snuffle.
All right. Well, the second I have family in Buffalo, New York, I'll fly out there and play some Tron. How's that sound?
Sounds great, man. Better get on that.
In all seriousness, though, what do you guys think of the tier list?
Like
Were they accurate for
Like
the
the
most
ranking
part?
system? Okay.
how it came
bad.
out.
Well, like the tiers, like
Yeah.
were they good? Like what are your thoughts?
I feel like I performed in my tier. I feel like that was ranked pretty well,
That's-
and I'm saying that because I have the best judgment about myself because I'm
Okay.
inside my own head, unfortunately. I don't know. I'd say for the most part it worked. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
Luke said
you know-
something that was interesting. He said that spending a couple hours analyzing whether to switch a player or whether to not switch a player is going to be worth the effort because whether you switch that player or not, I don't really know how to phrase this in a good way. Maybe I'll just pull up what he said. But
topic of today's.
if the effort the effort was worth it, basically, to agonize over the players. Because if you can get it as close as possible, then it's going to be fun. Because all the close games are fun.
He's super entertaining to
Yeah,
watch, I'll say, as a ref. Like, I enjoyed watching all those games. They were like, they were pretty close, like all of them. Like, I feel like it was doing good.
Yeah. I know. I would agree. I think overall the ratings were good. And that's the thing, is it's literally going to be impossible to make a perfect ranking, because some people are just going to play better for whatever reason. Some players are going to play worse. That's kind of the exciting part about the whole system. Is yes, on paper, these 6 players are the same skill level and should play around the same level, but one of them's probably going to be the best in their tier. By how much, who knows? But someone's going to be the best. Someone's likely going to be the worst, or bottom 2, bottom 3, who knows? And like that's what makes the difference of who wins and who doesn't. Caleb's team, who won, Caleb was, in my opinion, just the best player at the tournament. He had Aiden as a B tier, who I would say played like an A tier. And then he had Disco Monkey, who played well. He had, like I said, Lizzie Lizard, who I thought was one of the few players who you could argue play like 2 tiers above where she was. Like, she was so good for that team. And even like the F tier, Cora, Nami Swan, she was playing super well as too. So
I think she improved a lot as well over the course of the tournament.
her improvement was noticeable. And I would say that for just about all the F2 players, which was really cool, was like you could see the improvement and stuff.
Oh. Shout out to Shadow Dagger. Last Commander game.
I thought you were going to mention Jeff again.
No. I said shout out to Shadow Dagger, by the way. That 10K Commander game at the end. That was freaking wicked. Exactly. That was the last game he played. 10K Commander. That was effing gnarly. That's why, So I was paying attention after all, just a little bit. So
a little bit.
It's like a Christmas miracle.
Yeah, that's kind of the fun part. Is that it's not gonna be perfect, and it shouldn't be. I will say, a grievance I had with the tournament, probably my biggest grievance, was they spent so much time trying to make the most even, perfect tournament possible with the teams, and then they only allotted 15 minutes per game, which normally you do 20 minutes, because team might go 15-minute game time max, and then 5 minutes to get players out and in for the next match. I know Loveland has a high even percentage, but if you're specifically trying to make teams as even as possible, I feel like it was just, I'm going to be blunt and honest, I feel like it was a very stupid decision to do 15-minute blocks, because we fell really far behind. And it's stressed seeing Joe out, I know, a lot, which what in turn stressed players out, because we were trying to speed up. People are getting like yelled at to hurry in, that sort of thing. We had to cut finals out, which low-key, I think was kind of a good thing. I feel like this format, just doing the round robin, is good, so it kind of helped in that sense. But overall, I think no matter what, like for future tournaments, even if you expect a high Elam rate, please just do 20-minute blocks for each game. Please.
Yeah.
Logan, Bolton, I have both aired grievances. It's your turn.
Food sucked. I don't know. It was fine.
Food sucked?
I'm just not a Chipotle fan, that's all.
I will say that Chipotle Slopple was honestly, that was the most heavenly thing I had eaten the entire week. Was after we played those scrim matches, dude, and it was like midnight, and I'd loaded up that bowl full of like that green sauce and beans and whatever else was there. That was so good.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm also not the biggest Chipotle fan, but it was still like good. Like, I still like it.
Yeah, sorry. I was just pulling up a comment that Tucker made on Force Pro Sports. He was just saying that next time 20 minutes would have been a good idea for sure. So they have talked about it.
I would agree.
So that's cool.
I'm glad they realized that because I didn't even know till the tournament after the tournament had started. I don't think I knew till day 2 that it's 15 o'clock was the scheduled time. I didn't even realize it. So I was
Yeah.
like, how am I so far behind? Like what? And then it's that. Yeah.
It all made sense.
You guys
I
want to
don't
know
know,
my
man.
favorite moment of the whole tournament though? So we're at the Airbnb, and it's like 3 a.m. and I'm pooping and it's silent. It's been quiet. I've been enjoying my alone quiet time because late and I'm staring out the window looking at the backyard and the city lights in the distance, and I'm thinking how calm and peaceful things are. And then I'm done pooping and I wipe. And after I wipe, I flush. But get this, the exact same moment I flush, a sound from upstairs, I can hear water running down the pipes. Someone else flushed at the exact same time I did. Metalface and I were both pooping at the exact same time at night and
I
flushed at the
forgot.
exact same time. And it was beautiful. And I messaged in the group chat, who else is pooping right now? And then I got a response to Metalface saying it was him. And I never felt more connected with you, Logan, than in that moment.
It's so
Well,
cute, man.
That makes me think of our West Coast team that won Nats in New Zealand. I forget who started it. It's probably Caleb, but someone shared a selfie of them, like, and they're like on the toilet, and like 3 of us within like a minute also responded with selfies on the toilet. Like we were like 4, 5 of us were all pooping at the same time.
Yeah.
And we were like, guys, this is why we're gonna win that. Like,
Bros.
we're so in sync, guys.
Those that go together grow together.
Facts.
It's true.
Yeah,
However you interpret that is up to
it's
you.
really funny.
I don't think I have any grievances, man. It was all just good. So, you know.
Yeah, I honestly I feel like everyone I was matched up against was like a good, decent, like fun matchup for me. Like it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Lizzie was just clearly better than me, but for, everyone else.
Well, obviously that too. That is an exception. But like, like Donald was saying, a system like that is inherently gonna be flawed because you only have you got to arbitrarily fit some people to some rankings because you got 6 rankings that all have 6 positions. Like, there's gonna be some, but like, I had a good time. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it.
How did you 2 feel about how you individually and like did the tournament show you anything like you need to improve on or like something you want to work on or that?
Yeah. So Luke, the second day, I don't know if I'm gonna air this publicly. He talked about it was just rough for him to go through us losing over and over again because he had this you have this mental image of yourself, right? And for him it was that he doesn't have to try. I don't want to say that he doesn't have to try, but he was just expecting to win these games, and then he didn't. And then he came back the second day and he's like, yeah, well, I figured this out. I'm just gonna try my best, and we're gonna play good. And there was such a huge mental shift within the whole team when we kind of dropped our egos and we started just playing to play for the team. So it was rough. Yeah. Like I felt the same thing Luke did. I was thinking, yeah, I mean, I could beat all these D players easy, man. And no, I couldn't. I was getting thrashed. My whole team was getting thrashed. There was nothing I could do. So as soon as I just stopped thinking about myself and putting my best foot forward and playing my best, it was so much more fun. It was still frustrating to lose. I'm going to be real. Still not fun.
Really, I love it when I lose. It makes you feel good inside. It triggers the happy chemicals in my brain.
Then why do you
No
always
one likes losing.
crash out when you lose in St. George?
I always crash out when I lose. I will say, yeah, Luke did mention that in his Zap reports. He got very like his Zap reports, by the other day he was talking about the hero's journey and stuff.
Yeah,
no, I think he was very open about his experience at tournament, and I think it's awesome that he is because I get, I feel like we all learn something from that. Shout out to Luke.
Big shout out. If I know that wasn't your guys' experience with your team, but man, I really related to that 100%.
Yeah, I got Scout a lot. That was pretty cool. I like Scout.
You did draw Scout a lot.
Yeah, I only
did
played
too,
I only played 3 or 4 3-hit games the entire tournament. So I was kind of I don't want to say on autopilot because I did put in an effort, but it definitely felt more comfortable than I'm used to being in a tournament setting. Usually in a tournament setting, I'm used to being on the edge of like a heart attack and a seizure and an aneurysm all at the same time. But like this, it was like, I don't know, it was just good vibes. Again, like I got scout a lot, you know. I mean, I did have a heavy game that was kind of trash, but like again, like the only other heavy game I got was against Metal Face, and that was just like a fun game, you know. Like I just had fun.
I
don't know if I performed as well as I probably could have, or maybe should have, but also I was E tier, so like I don't know. I feel like personally, I probably could have done better. I know like my scores were okay. I think they were all right.
But it wasn't really your
like,
focus, really? Is that what you're...
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I am capable of performing better. But yeah. I don't know, that's my spiel. I had a good time. It was fun.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about Dane's or Tank's super cool mobile laser tag arena that we played at just today?
Yes. Shout out to Supernova's mobile laser tag arena that's being operated by Tank, veteran laser tag player, who is going to tour around the country in his laser tag mobile and set up shop wherever he pleases. And he has a mobile laser tag arena. And we got to check it out, didn't we, lads? It was a good time. It was a very good time.
We did. It was freaking awesome.
Than I was expecting.
What was your favorite game that we played in there?
Probably the Queen Bee one. That was lots of fun.
Okay.
But I wish I could pull up like the arena layout or something. But yeah, the arena is inflatable, right? So it's portable. So he can drive somewhere. He can inflate the whole arena. It's like a bouncy castle. The walls are all like bouncy castle, but you know, the floor is asphalt.
They're foam. They're like foam walls.
Yeah, it's cool.
They're just full of air. So.
It's honestly probably safer than a regular laser tag arena.
Yeah. I mean, minus the asphalt floor, but yeah, and he's got some, I think 14 Gen 7 vests. And so you blow up the arena and you just play. It was so much fun. It's a 2,000 square foot arena. So it's not huge, but it's perfectly just fine and lots of fun.
I will
say the layout I thought was like a pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a good mix of like being like enclosed, but also having like good windows and stuff where you could get, you know, shoot through places. It was good.
It was a little dark at times, but listen, for parking lot inflatable laser tag, you're not gonna find anything better.
It exceeded my
in a good way. Like
100%.
It's Laser Force Gen 7. Like it's an actual arena. It's not just crap that they like inflated. It's like propped up that you can shoot through or whatever. It reflects like honestly, IR can had some issues, but that was Tank said that he only had that at this Dillard's parking lot for some reason in our mall. He said he didn't have that in any of the other sites they set up at. So that might have honestly been like a site issue rather than like a them issue.
Yeah. It was radio issues, yeah. You would like tag a player like 4 or 5 times, they would turn around and just shoot you and you'd die.
There's some moments. But like in terms of reflex shots, I don't really notice too many reflex. There's like one cheeky shot I had like the entire day we were playing. But everything else felt like pretty legit. They're super cool too. Super cool.
Yeah. I will link the website if you guys want to check it out in the description.
Yeah, and Logan, I also sent you I sent in our super secret private group chat with just the 3 of us. I sent some videos of me touring the arena. I don't know if you're interested, you could maybe stitch them in here so they can see like even just overlay it without the audio so they can like see.
I swore I have somewhere. I'd have to lose you guys' face cams to grab it, but I have their layout. Like they were working on the layout.
Oh yeah, you did.
I'll cut this, but we were talking to Nolan, and Nolan posted a layout of an arena. Remember? I think.
Oh, is that what that was? Yeah, I wasn't here. I wasn't here yet. I saw that, and I was like, "What the heck is this freaking image of this arena?"
Yeah, and it's actually 2 inflatable arenas because it's cut down the middle. So he took the arena and just mirrored it to the other side. So for 2,000, you can do the 1,000 version as well. It's square feet.
Definitely, with how small it is, would not be SF5 viable.
Yeah.
And it's super dark, even in like broad daylight. And there's a little crawl space at the top, so it was very strange to get on my hands and knees and crawl through a part of the arena while holding a phaser.
Dude, watching people like dive in and out of that though was pretty.
I wish I brought my GoPro to just get at least
I
one of
always
those
thought it would
games,
save
dude.
me for some reason. Huge
I
shout
would
out.
get a game.
Huge, super cool. Honestly, I would. Yeah, I would
I'd
do
go
it
back
again.
to Pokemon.
They
100%.
do it for the love of the game. Like they genuinely have a love for laser tag, and specifically like Laser Force laser tag.
Mm.
And you can really tell like they're just cool people.
Mm-hmm.
It was also really fun playing on Gen 7 again. I mean, I started on Gen 6, which Gen 7 was just like a essentially the same thing. It was
It's
you know,
it's Gen 6 but your head doesn't get
down.
stuck in the head hole putting the vest on.
Yeah.
It's just a better version of Gen 6, but yeah, that's a lot of fun.
And the packs have their own music that plays.
Yeah.
Yeah. No screen to look at.
Mm-hmm.
No, you gotta catch your shots and your downtime. You have to be It's a fun experience. Like
Blast of the past for sure.
it's been a while since I've had that much just like fun playing laser tag. Send this video to everyone you know and love. Send this video to your enemies that they might be prosperous. And send this video to your local state representative and also any government body that you can access. Send this to them. Send this video to the President of the United States and also the Prime Minister of the United Kingdoms and also whatever the heck they got going on in Australia and New Zealand.
They're public servants. They have to listen to whatever you say.
They do. If you make an open letter, Triple Tap Podcast, if you get enough signatures, they legally have to like read the open letter. And I believe they accept forms of videos now. So if we make an open letter and get enough signatures on it, you're like, they have to watch this episode. And
Yeah.
I just think, let's be the first ever laser tag podcast to be featured in like a government setting, like a, courtroom or whatever.
A
That'd be
courtroom?
really cool. Yeah, it's gonna happen sometime. We're gonna have a courtroom episode.
Is this video going to be cited as evidence? Is that why you
I
said
hope
that?
so.
Okay.
I hope so. I hope it's this one because I'm all sexy in this one.
You're so hot.
I dressed up like this just for the court case that this video will be featured in the future.
Mm-hmm. The defamation lawsuit.
Mm-hmm. Public urination? Is it really a crime? Nature calls.
Shall we wrap pretty soon?
Yes, I will rap.
Give us a wrap.
Yo, what's up, gang? Give me a beat, Logan.
I was going to say, I was going to pull up
Give
the
me a
Pokemon.
Give me a beat. Give me a beat. Fine, I'll do it myself. It's your boy, rapping Walker.
Oh.
Wrapping up the show.
Yeah.
Triple tap that like. Triple tap that subscribe. Triple tap that share. Share it to your grandma. Share it to your grandma. Post it on government forums. Send it to your local state representatives. Show them triple tap. Legalize triple tap. Triple tap. Triple tap in your balls. That's okay, because we could triple tap a cat and it'll purr on your balls. Resonant frequencies. Harmonizing. Cellular regeneration. Healing your balls. Like this video to send me heal your balls.
That was like this. You got to send this to your local representative. I thought you were going to hit the like something with Benjamin Netanyahu, low-key. That's like, oh, that's going to be peak of it.
Yeah. You missed a perfect opportunity. It was impressive though. I'll give you that. I couldn't string that many words together.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, that was mean. Thank you, Metalface. That means a lot from you, because usually you just do nothing but belittle me, so. Yeah, what else is short? my lifespan when I'm heavy. The hamburger helper glove is currently puppeteering me up my butthole.
Who's to say he hasn't
Dude,
been
that'd be
possessed?
like a good like spoof horror movie, low-key.
That act, you're not gonna believe this. But there is a spoof horror movie. Oh, frick, what's his name? That guy that Sam Raimi loves to cast. He was in like the Shaun of the Living Dead. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
He met Sam Raimi. Here, I'm gonna pull up this actor name. He met Sam Raimi doing a hamburger helper spoof movie, and I'm not making this up. What is Sam Raimi's favorite actor?
Bro, who the fuck is Sam Raimi?
Bruce Campbell and
Campbell.
Sam Raimi met doing a spoof movie of like a hamburger helper, like horror short movie.
Chad, is this real? He's making this up.
I'm not making this up.
I don't know who Bruce Campbell or Sam Raimi is.
Sam Raimi directed the original Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
And Bruce Campbell is like his little like character. He's in all three of them. He always is giving Peter some kind of grief.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No. But their first. Come on. I don't know. It's here. I'll show you. Here. It's again. This is it's like a gag. It's a gag movie. So, but I swear it's real. I'll pull up the YouTube video and I'll show you guys later. But it's real.
Hello, editing day me. I hope you're having fun.
Hey, editing day Logan. I hope this makes your day better.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I have live footage of your ass now. How do you feel? Actually, I think I already had that for
Not the
whatever
first
reason.
time. Not very far from
I
the
have a
first
picture
time.
of his ass.
Yeah, dude, you want to see what Alex sent me? Not even like an hour, like 2 hours ago. You want to see the image while we're editing all this out?
No, I just want to. I want to.
You do.
Keep
You
talking
do. You want to see
about
this
laser
image?
tag.
You want to see this image?
Dude, it looks. You know, Rick and Morty. It looks like. It looks like Rick's. In that one episode where they're naked, walking around this stupid ass bathroom. That's what. Okay, all right, put that away. No more.